Joe, I'm gonna put you on the spot, and I'm gonna roll this in slowly so you can think about it. A little pie chart exercise, percentage exercise. Pete Alonso, scorching start. He's been one of, if not the best hitter in the National League so far this year. Percentage wise, pie chart wise, how do you designate the blame from one, the home run he hit against Devin Williams against the Brewers last playoffs that just has seemed like it's taken a gigantic weight off of him at the plate ever since then. Two, the fact that he's technically not in a contract year anymore. And sure, he could opt out, but if he opts out, that means he had a good year and he's feeling great about it. He has some kind of security, not as long as he wanted, but some kind of security. And then three, and I know he hasn't been himself, but the presence is still a thing, clearly. Juan Soto being in this lineup, Joe. How do you designate a pie chart or those percentages each to what has led to this level of a successful hot start for Pete?
So that's very interesting you put it that way, Connor. And the Soto aspect of this, I think, has had impact on both Lindor and Alonso.
I agree.
Yeah. Protection goes both ways. It's the hitter in front of you and the hitter behind you. It all plays into it. So Lindor is seeing pitches to hit that, despite what Juan Soto has done so far, which has not been bad. I want to clarify. Like, people have, I think, taken it a little out of context. It just hasn't been everything we've hoped and dreamed that Juan Soto would be. You still don't want to face him, and then he's going to take pitches, and then that gets to Pete. But I will still put that, I think, last amongst the percentages of that pie chart here. I will go the not contract year at 62%.
Okay.
Like, I think that's a huge factor. When he was in that contract year last year, you could tell that was weighing on him all year. As much as he could say what he wants to the media, no, I don't think anybody believed that he wasn't pressing, because he was chasing at a rate he never did before. He was always trying to do too much with every single pitch, like pitches on the outside that you take the other way. He was pulling them and just, gently hitting them into the air. So I'll go heavy on the contract year. I'll go 15% with the Devin Williams, because I think that was a confidence booster for him. And then whatever the rest of that math is, I will put to Juan Soto.
23% would be the Soto factor.
Yeah.
And it's hard to really.
It's a fun exercise.
It is. I think I'd go oddly a little higher on the Devin Williams home run.
Okay.
But not jarringly higher, because it is.
It's one
just
at bat,
one
ultimately.
at bat. Yeah.
But boy, was it a big one. And that can, this in all of sports, sometimes there's one play or one thing that just kind of change your fortunes for a long period of time. Like, we point back to very specific examples of the 2024 Mets turnaround. Like, it was the team meeting. It was moving Lindor to leadoff. Sometimes that one moment just really catapults things.
Yeah, confidence is a hell of a thing in sports. And in baseball, where it is so hard to be not only good at hitting, but consistent at hitting, confidence sometimes could be the most important factor. So, and it's going to be funny when it turns with Soto from, whatever this is right now to, now you can't get the guy out. And naturally.
And then Pete will fall back a little bit. Like, that's the name of this game. And baseball is a game of streaks. It's a game of, I love baseball because it's an everyday sport that is not really meant to be analyzed heavily on a day-to-day basis. So you play every day, but every game is not meant to be analyzed in that way. I think our one a week and things like that, I think that's a perfect way to just handle stretches of play, and that's where you get more of a sample size.